Welcome to the channel. This is Clarity Empress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do collective live donation readings. Hope everybody is well. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know. If the reading resonates with you. Comment in the chat. Let me know on the spot. You agree? You disagree? Whatever. However. Alright, we about to get cracking. Let's get my little decks together. See who enters the building. Monica, Tuesday. How are you, y'all? How are you? What's up, Ralph? Oh, pin the comment. Black Cherry. Hi, everyone, boys and girls. How are you all? How are you today? Ah. Excuse me as I set up, as y'all enter the room. Oh, y'all got the heat wave now? Shit, we had that. We had that heat wave, girl. Hope it don't last long for you, cause baby, that was a bitch. I'm done with summer. I'm ready for the fall, girl. They got the pumpkins out. All the places out here are selling the pumpkin chai this and the pumpkin latte this, and I am here for it. Okay. Let me get my pumpkin on, and I am good to go. Okay. Wish y'all like fall? Because I love it. You didn't think I was born in the spring. It's cold your way? Yeah, it's a little nip by me. I got my little heater on tonight. All right, I'm about to put this speaker on so y'all it's gonna be dead for a second. Hold on. Be connected. If you have any connection issues, let me know. mm. Cliche. I heard this song earlier today, and it's in my head right now. That Beyonce song, Cliche. I don't know if that's the name. Love song. I don't know, but it's in my head. Yeah. All right. So before we begin, how was y'all weekend? What's new with you? I got news. I got news. So some of you know that I was fighting hard to get my child in high school. And at first, when I realized it was gonna be a fight, I kind of dismissed. Well, I ain't no kind of. I did dismiss it. Actually, I was over it completely, but not over why she wasn't in it. What I was over was the administrators that created a policy that would keep kids like homeschooled, private school, and out of state kids would be low in the running to get in the school. And her sister went to the same school, so I was like, this shouldn't be that hard. But they created a new policy, and made it real difficult, real challenging, because there was one little caveat they needed to get rid of and rebalance uh, the emissions. Went to the board meeting, they told me no. Well, they didn't tell me no there. They just said, we'll get back to you. And then insulted me about what program she should be in as if she wasn't worthy. I was like, okay, bet. I took my fight to the state, thinking that what I wrote as a remedy should have done it along with the evidence I provided. And I was supposed to have a court date. I don't know if the court date's gonna come, but I tell you what, if it do, I'm gonna go. I'm still gonna go. But they let her come in on the first day of school, so they told me the day before, and we've been running ever since because she got to wear uniforms and blah blah blah. So mother has been busy. Okay, but such is life. I think she's gonna do great. The best of her ability, and I'll be happy with that, whatever that is. She's very hard on herself, so I hope she's not too hard on herself. But I feel like she's gonna do well regardless. Yeah, I'm glad she got into Monica. I'm glad she got in, but I like when I tell you I was over it. I was so like, this what we gonna do. This the plan, okay? We gonna do this, and this. We ain't worried about that no more because we about to do this. So yeah, there's that. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. Let's do a quick collective, and then I got my first reading with Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday, I'm gonna take you off moderation. I think I can do that. Um, let's standard. Uh-oh. Hold on. What does that mean? I did something wrong. Add as moderator. Manage block words, change chat mode and live. Okay, so I don't know what I just did. Sorry. Tuesday, make you regular. Okay, there we go. Okay. So we regular now. Hi, Mia Khan. How are you? Hey, Carmen. How you doing? All right, so quick collective before we begin. I'm starting with Tuesday right after. Spirit, give me a message for the collective. What do we need to know? I feel like I need to look up them words. No, it's live donation readings. I do a quick collective in the beginning, so we just getting started, Mia. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. Chariot. Ooh, we going and we ain't looking back. We're moving on and we're not looking back. Tell me more. Wow. We all right, collective. Folks is moving on and they not looking back. There are some things that cannot be repaired. There are some things that have gone beyond their expiration point, I guess. There's no coming back from it. All right. Even if even forgiveness is not bridging that gap. All right. Whew, Six of Swords, moving on to peaceful waters. Somebody is moving the heck on from whatever they got going on. Tell me more. Okay. All right, Carmen. Yep, the wheel of fate is changing. It's changing. Life is looking different. But you know what I find, y'all? When we let go of circumstances that we should have let go of, or when we got the karma and the lesson behind it, when we finally release it, that's when we can move on to peaceful waters and life starts to change. It's like the universe says, okay, you have now moved on to the next level of life. We're gonna take all those heartbreaking situations that were going on. We're gonna put that in the back burner for you. That's something you can reflect on later. But for now, we're gonna let you rock and move on. You get what I'm saying? Tell me more. Excuse me. Yeah. And somebody is standing in their power about it. Queen of Wands, like confident, secure, abundant, creative, smart, fierce, that fire energy, you know? That's right. We move forward and we never look back. Well, we look back. We just don't go back. Yep, because it's over. And if you notice in this particular card, this is called the vice versa. Ooh, I just got chills and I got my heater on. That's crazy. Here we go. All right, Spirit. I guess we got a message. This right here is telling me that the worst that has happened. There may be things that are eclipsed out of our life that are just not ever going to come back. That even though something is over, dead, gone, maybe we're backstabbed, whatever, we still come out whole, right? They only got our armor, but they didn't get our core self, who we really are. So we could look back at it and know that, wow, all those things happened and I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Okay. So that's the likely outcome, is that we looking back at what did us dirty and letting it go. We got the justice. So this is the karma, because this is justice on the other side. So this is karma. The past is the past. Spirit said, ooh, let me fix the camera. The past is the past. We gotta release it. Know that karma has been served. Oops. Then we got the King of Wands. So we got a match. So if this is a relationship with somebody, um, mm, this is not on the other side. This could be something that you experience with somebody, right? Maybe you went through the trenches with your partner. Um, and maybe there was a family situation or a work situation that felt like, it had to be over, because it doesn't have to be love. I'm not getting love, but I do get counterpart. It could be that you separated from your counterpart, even though they still feel like they're your person. No longer. It is what it is. But I'm not getting love. I'm getting life. Like life lessons came. Life lessons showed you what you need to see. That you had, there's some things that you won't be able to come back from. You're going to have to let that go. You'll heal from it. That much I get, especially with this ten of swords. You'll heal from it. You'll live. You'll be fine. But, you know, yeah, good evening, Todd Pico. Picogram, aka what? Anyway, so yeah, but you know what? And this is, I can't even ignore this, right? Because it's on the bottom of the deck and I see it. High Priestess is here. So this is moving with your intuition, keeping keeping your next move to yourself, right? The knowledge, the steps you're gonna take, what it's gonna do for you. It's kind of like being private now. Time to be private now. Time to not let everyone in on what you're doing. It's time to make your moves silent. Everybody don't need to know what the next step is. Just do the step. Do the step so nobody can interfere with that step. You get what I'm saying? All right. So I'll pull up my email. For... Anyway, cliche. What's the name of that song with Beyonce? She keeps saying cliche. Somebody put that in the chat. Yes, we're arriving. When we arrive, you'll know. All that planning, all that, you don't need to know all the details of that. Because unless I'm mentoring you and you asking me specifically, how did you get where you got? I'm not telling you because that's a need to know basis. You know what I'm saying? Shit, ain't none of your business. All right, Spirit, give me a message. Looking, guardian angels. So your spirit guides support you in your decisions. They support you in whatever direction you want to take this new beginning that you're about to get. Spirit saying they support you. And then make sure you ask for their guidance and their support and their protection because they can move more when they hear you call out. I feel like I forgot something I wanted to say because I shouldn't be looking at the chat. Tell me more. Lessons in abundance. That's what's here. When you close doors, you can open others. I've always shown this, even when I just did my lives on IG. I always put my hand out and I show people, I'm like, what can you put in a hand that's closed like this fist? Nothing. Because it's so tightly wound, there's no room to fit anything else. So when you release your attachment to something, you open yourself up to receive. The only way you can receive is you got to let some things go, right? You know, sometimes we do get blessings upon blessings upon blessings, but ultimately we also want to release old things, bad things, toxic things, people, situations that don't serve us. We can't heal environments that made us sick, so we got to release the toxicity of situations that poison us in the meantime, right? We can't, well, let me see if I can make this work. I don't really feel like that's the kind of energy that spirit is allowing us to do anymore. Like, so we might have got away with it for a long time, meaning not really acknowledging how bad a situation was, not really letting it go, just still focus on, okay, well, I could still try it this way, or maybe I could do it this way, or you know what I mean? You're sitting there bargaining. You bargain with spirit trying to hold on to toxicity. You can't hold on to no toxicity. Jay-Z's part two on the run. Okay. Okay. All right, let me look that up. So, like the more you hold on to something, yeah, the universe is saying, oh, well, this is what you want. Because you keep holding on, you don't let it go. You're not taking a leap of faith. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not becoming that fool, uninhibited, unattached. You keep saying, no, this is what I want. I want strings attached. I want to be anchored in this. And even if it's unhappy to you, you keep telling spirit, I'm anchored to this. But spirit is saying, the moment you release it, your blessings can start flowing in because you too tightly wound. You holding on too tight. Release that. Look back at it. Learn from it. How did it help you to hold on to that? If you had kept this armor on, you'd have been dead. Man. Now I gotta look at these lyrics, y'all, because all right, so she says, who wants that perfect love story anyway? Oh, if this is your first time, please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Throw a like up there. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming. Um, cliche. Who wants that hero love that saves the day anyway? Ah, that's why this is playing over and over in my head. What about the bad guy goes good, yeah. And the missing love that's misunderstood. Black hourglass, toast to cliche in the dark past. Toast to cliche. Look, I got my hourglass. Boy meets girl, girl perfect woman, girl gets busting before the cops come running. Is that the rap part? Hold on. I don't care if we on the run, baby, as long as I'm next to you. And if loving you is a crime, tell me why do you I bring out the best in you. Oh, I hear the sirens when we make love, blah 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 blah. They nowhere near us. I will hold your heart and your gun. Sheesh. I don't care if they come. No, I know it's crazy, but they can't take me. Now that I found the places that you take me. Without you, I got nothing to lose. I'm an outlaw, blah, blah, blah. Must be Jay, because that's a little too much. Um, you know you ain't about that life out of my life. Now take the deeper the words beyond right. Woo. If you go to heaven and they bring me to hell, just sneak out and meet me, bring a box of L's. She fell in love with a bad guy. Okay. I don't care if they give me life. I get all my life from you. If loving you had a price, I would pay my life for you. Wow. Wow. That's deep. Mm. Okay, maybe they was in love. That's deep. Hold on, y'all. Cliche, cliche. Okay. All right, Tuesday, boo boo. Let's start. We just ended the collective. So I hope, let me see the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Spirit said they're giving you signs and reminders of the things that I'm telling you. If you know that you got to work on the attachment issues or detachment, Spirit said they're going to show you why. They're going to give you plenty of signs and reminders. Don't take offense and say, well, what do you mean? 333, 1414, or whatever, 1212. I'm just throwing random numbers at you. Look it up. What's the significance of it? What does it mean to you? That's what Spirit wants you to do. See what it means to you. They don't send you on a wild goose chase, even when it feels like it. It's not a wild goose chase. It's for you see those synchronicities to know that something is coming, or you need to pay attention to something. Pay attention then. You know. All right, Tuesday. Let's get this thing cracking. All right, Spirit, give me a message for Tuesday. What does she need to know? What does she need to be aware of? What does she need to know about the person she sent me the email for? And I already silently said what it is. Spirit, tell me what she needs to know. Empress in reverse. Oh, the mother situation. Nine of Cups. Uh-oh. We got the Seven of Swords here. Nah, strategy. Um. Hmm. I heard you gonna kick this to the curb. This ain't gonna last. Nope. Nope. That's a no. That's a straight dub. That's a mm-mm. Don't waste your time. That's it. Do not waste your time. Yeah, 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 because they got too much pain associated with a mother energy. This is the Empress on the other side. Um, you know what I'm saying? So that's a problem. Men who have mommy issues tend to become another woman's problem because they got those mommy issues. Whether she's a smother mother or she's neglectful or abusive, it don't matter what she is. If they got major issues with a mother, their mother or a baby mom, they tend to become the next woman's issue unless they decide to work on themselves. I'm not getting that because this Nine of Cups here, Nine of Cups for me is wish fulfillment, but it also is a card of laziness. It's a card of, I just want my needs met and I want to wish upon a star. This type of person that feels like they don't have to put effort in, or their effort is very minimum, or their effort is temporary. Like they can love bomb, because this is a good card for that. They can love bomb, make it look good, make it sound good, open the car doors and then ghost. Or, what I'm saying, y'all go out and eat and then, their attention wanes. I don't know, but it's a lazy card where they might want somebody to hold up the relationship instead of them do their part. Lack of energy. That shit made me tired just now thinking about it. And then Seven of Swords is some sneaky about this that can't be trusted. Seven of Swords is strategy, but the Seven of Swords, the backstory of Seven of Swords is somebody went to a rival camp, conned them into thinking that they were in distress. And then when everybody rested, they went and tried to take swords back to the other camp. So they were playing both sides. That's why Seven of Swords individual, especially in the upright, can't be trusted. Unless it's about strategy. But you ain't strategizing unless they strategizing to be lazy with the Nine of Cups. Just saying. The other problem is they feel left out in the cold. So this person is a bit on the depressed kind of side. Maybe their money is funny, like they don't really have it like that. They may look to you and feel like you're abundant, something like that. But then the devil energy. So we back to controlling ways, sneakiness, cunning, lying, trying to have it their way. Or they could have all other nefarious reasons for communicating. Okay. Because if it's to gain control, it could also be to gain popularity, to gain street cred, or stuff like that. So they can tell people and be validated. But for them, unfortunately, it's going to be a missed opportunity. Okay, Gmail user. Um. Anyway. Damn, that was quick. So, um, the Four of Cups is here. That's the energy of losing an opportunity, not really going for this person. Especially with the Four of Swords here. Lazy is all I can get. Is lazy, lazy, lazy energy. Sneaky, hurt, lazy. And if it ain't money, it's because they're emotionally blocked. But this is poverty. So this person is impoverished. They may be impoverished because of the mother energy. So, mm, mm, mm. Yeah, so this devil energy, sometimes that means a bond, you know, like somebody's really obsessed. And sometimes it just means they full of shit. I get that this person is full of shit. Let me see. Tell me more, Spirit. Healing energy. Oh, okay. So they was coming in for your healing energy. This person was coming to get what they need from you. But you already attracted that kind of energy because people know you are a healer. Whether you call yourself that to them, they already know. It's like they feed off your aura. They see it. They know what you have. They need that protection that comes with your angelic qualities. They need that protection from you. Or at least that's what they're seeking from you. But this is, when people seek that out of others, they usually come to just take from others, right? And once they get filled up, they move on or they sabotage or they do all kinds of stuff. But once they get their cup full, they don't care, right? Yeah. And this was supposed to be wrapped up with this devil energy with romance and connection. So this person thought that they had a romance, they would be healed from whatever they got going on, whatever their trauma is. But they want street cred too, Spirit said. They want some type of validation. Wow. What the hell is going on? Ooh. Ah! Thank you, Monica. Wow. Thank you, Black Cherry. Mm-mm-mm. They hot tonight, huh, y'all? They hot tonight. I was just talking shit. Nah, yeah, they ain't been around in a minute. No big deal. And here they come with the nonsense. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hell yeah, you need to start charging. But also, you know, um, you need to be pulling back because everybody's not supposed to be able to receive it from you, whether you charge them or not. Let me tell you something about charging. When I started this tarot journey, and I learned that my readings really did mean something to people, that they really did help people. I didn't charge anything for more than a year or so. I don't even remember how long it was. It was a long time. And Spirit one day put it on me. He's like, you need to start charging. Now, when I was doing it on IG a lot, there were several people that started to come on my live within that year's time or however long it was. I feel like it was more than a year, but they were repeats. It was repeat, but repeat messy. That's how I'm gonna best put it. They were repeat messy. Like one female, I feel like she was asking me questions. I don't know if they were fictitious questions, but they didn't make no sense. Like, how many lovers do you have? And I felt like she was probably, I finally one day went to her page months after, and I was like, I think this chick is into anime, but if she's messing with a lot of people, she's playing with her life. I don't know. But it was just weird. It was very weird. And then another one was a friend of a friend, and he was in a he didn't live in a toxic situation, but he kept entertaining toxicity through his family. And he really needed to distance himself, which he had done in the past, but he kept coming back to them. And it was just the same message over and over again. But something about him liked that energy he got from the family whenever he got attention from them. So he just kept repeating himself, and the readings kept repeating just for him. Same cards, all kind of messages, same thing. And the moment I started charging, those people that was bullshitting me disappeared. And Spirit wanted me to see that. Like, see, you see how you cleaned up your page, and that only those that are serious about what you offer really respect and reciprocate to you because they respect what Spirit is giving you for them. And I was like, huh. All this time I'm just giving it away. And I have no problem with it because this is what I love. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, you can't always give it away for free. So Spirit said, no, you can't do free no more. You have to do your charging. So I, do a nominal fee. There are readers out here that's outlandish, and they may be good at what they do, but it's like, whew, if I'm gonna pay that much, I need a personal. You get what I'm saying? So Yeah, the demographic did change. And I was good because I didn't like answering those questions, but I did oblige them. I wasn't mean toward them. I obliged them. They were regulars. They were cool. But at the same time, it's like, how many times Spirit going to tell you the same thing? You know what I mean? Like, just you're not. So if you keep, think about this. If you keep hearing the same thing over and over again, think about it. Maybe it's not the other person or other people. Maybe it's you. If you keep going through the same thing over again, it is definitely you, because it's a choice that you're making. And somehow you're either choosing to do the same thing again and just try it and hope for a different outcome, or you are stuck in a pattern, hopeful that things have changed, and it's not. You can't sit in hopefulness with people. If they showed you that they're not going to be different, or they're going to keep taking you through, stress, trauma, whatever, they're going to still take you through that stress and trauma. At some point in time, you got to let something go. You got to walk away from a job. You got to walk away from a friendship. You got to walk away from your family. You got to walk away from a romantic love. Whatever the case may be, you can't keep doing the same thing, because they say that's the definition of insanity. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, because to be honest, I never looked it up in a psychological, what they call those things, the books. I forgot what they call those books. It's a certain thing. Um, that I think it's an acronym, but repetitive thought or repetitive action with different expectations is the definition of insanity. I mean, as far as passed down definition, right? You cannot do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. It doesn't work that way. DSM, thank you. And you have to preserve yourself. You have to. I had a situation this year with another one of my counselors where I just felt like maybe recently I was feeling like maybe I was giving them advice, but they kind of would blurt things out. They didn't kind of ask my permission. Can we talk for a second? It was just, this happened and that happened and this happened, and I'm like, so why didn't you do this, and that? And then next thing you know, they tell their parents, and the parents are like, okay, we're gonna help you through that. But the parents were MIA in some way. I don't know, but I felt like I was parenting the parent through the child, because no action was taken until I said, well, why wouldn't you do this way, or why wouldn't you do that way, and why wouldn't you? And I'm like, but then the child had the nerve to be entitled with me in some way, like, I can't even explain it right now. All I know is it made me take a full step back. Like, wait a minute. Maybe I shouldn't be so damn concerned. Maybe I should mind my business. And I honestly was minding my business, but they would, like I said, blurt things out, and then I just would, respond accordingly, as somebody with some knowledge would say, perhaps you should try this or that. But, mm-mm. You can't come at me entitled but needy at the same time. Like, and now, and I never used to cut that kind of energy off because I would still be helpful, whatever. Now I'm like, nah, you gonna have to figure it out with them people. You gonna have to figure it out. I'm not doing that. Nope. And I was like, yeah, maybe I'm growing, because as much as I care, I know I can't care more than the person themselves. You get what I'm saying? And when I realize how people show up, I gotta take them as how they're showing up. I can't excuse it. I can't overthink it. I can't say, well, maybe it's this and maybe it's that and maybe it's because of so and so. It might be from all those things. That ain't my business though. Because you showing up a certain way with me. And if you're showing up a certain way with me that I'm not comfortable with, I gotta back off. I gotta mind my business. And so That's what we doing in the rest of 2024 is minding our business. I don't need to know what you. I don't need to follow up with you. I don't need to see what you're doing. I don't need to ask no questions. I just need to mind my business and drink my water, tea, or whatever else I got going on. All right. So, is there anybody else tonight? Sundays is always kind of chill, quiet, whatever. It's cool, but I could do another collective and then we can hop off. It's up to y'all who are here. Okay, Black Cherry, got you. You're welcome. Spirit, give me a message for Rochelle. What does she need to know? Give me a message for Rochelle. All right, I'm gonna say this. Maybe it'll go away. But not my inner ear, but above. I don't even know how to explain it. My ear started hurting just now. We gonna see what that means, but my ear just started hurting. So let's see what that means. Spirit, give me a message for Rochelle. Girl, you been through the trenches. 9 of Wands. Okay, the devil energy in reverse. Hard decisions. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. All right. You have a situation, overall energy, Queen of Cups, 8 of Cups, but 8 of Cups on the other side where it's like a reconsideration of things. You thinking about heading back to something, or maybe somebody's thinking about heading back towards you. Male or female, take it how it resonates. But it could be somebody ready to spin the block with you that didn't quite want to end things with you, just wondering how they can keep a connection with you because you are a Queen of Cups, meaning you're mother nurturing energy, you're intuitive, you're smart, you're kind, you're peaceful, you're non-problematic, right? And somebody is trying to figure out, excuse me, hold on. Somebody's trying to figure out how to get back in your energy is what I'm hearing. But I feel like you're done. Like you're not playing with this energy no more. Whoever this is, it's like, yo, you done took me through it already. Like, what else is there to talk about? Like, for real, for real. I'm at my, if you give me one more wand, then I'm going to club you in the head with it. And I feel like they're giving you one more wand because the likely outcome is another wand. So you got the 10 of wands. You got 10 wands here. 10 wands is somebody being a fucking burden, making you tired. Like, yo, when you think of this person, you tired. When you think of this person, you might be aggravated, but you might have history with them. And that's why they want to spin the block. And if they were to spin the block, they want to come in kind of hot and fast to convince you to give them a moment. This is, you ever have somebody just catch you off guard and just start the talking, the yapping, and next thing you know, you agreed to something you wouldn't normally have agreed to. Spirit said, make sure you take a pause to think about it because you now see this person for the devil that they are, and it's giving you strength, right? Because this is the devil on the other side. This is making decisions about that devil energy, knowing that connections with them don't serve you. This is how you escape the devil when you get to this point right here, because you see their front, you see their back, you see all sides to it, and you like, aha, I see. You ain't as powerful as you think you are. Like, you really get to know who they are. You could douse all that fire out. Excuse me. But there's somebody, whether it's you or them, there's somebody on the fence about your decisions. And you know what it is? It could be that the devil was so familiar that, you know, what I'm hearing is like when somebody says, I mean, they don't really bother me that much. You know, I could talk to them here and there. You know what I mean? Until they bother you. Then it's like, I should have cut that bitch off. And then things get quiet again. And it's like, I could deal with it. It's not that serious. Like they don't take no food out my pot, and they don't harm my kids or whatever. They not that big a deal. And then it's like they become a big deal, and it's like, damn, fuck that bitch. I should have cut her off. You know what I'm saying? So I get that it's a hard decision because of history, time, effort, and that is also here with the challenge and the lesson. Spirit said, you wasting your time though. You gonna waste your time until you just sit in disappointment with that person. That's not a healthy way of spending time. Um, for example, I'll give you an example. So I have an ex friend who I feel like she's developed. Well, I don't know how to put it. She's a con artist, but she's not really good at it. Okay, so she's more associated with con artists that have been conning her. Now she's trying to con other people to help the con artist because she's so convinced in her mind and so out of her mind, right? And it was said to me, like I was saying, one of her friends, what he reached out and wanted to know what happened to her, and I really didn't know. I mean, the last thing I heard is she disappeared for a little while, and that's all I know. He's like, okay, if you hear anything, let me know. And it was suggested to me, go ahead, just delete, not delete them, block them. I tell you, I don't really block people like that because I don't worry about it. I pre-block you, but I ain't gonna block you just on everything. Because if you try to call me, I want to know. I want to know, right? And they were like, nah, just block them, send that message, and let that go. And you know what? I'm really considering it. I just have to remember to do it because I'm not, I'm not pressed. But it's not a decision. It's like for it to be hard. For you, this is somebody you know well. For me, I don't talk to this man. I don't know this man. I don't really care. And he called me. I can look at the number, let it ring. He can leave a message, and I'll never get back to him. Like I don't care that much. We don't have a friendship invested. That's not my friend. That's her friend. She's the con artist. So, and it came up recently because somebody reached out to tell me how she tried to she did con somebody else. And she said, if you hear from him, let him know she's a piece of shit. And I was like, okay. I'm really not passing any messages, to be honest. I don't plan on talking to him. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not getting involved. He hear from her, he hear from her. He don't. That's not my business. But you got 10 wands. So there is something that you must release. Because when you holding 10 burdens, you holding a lot of weight. So either delegate or, um, you know, like I said, you might want to club them in the head with the one. You know what I'm saying? Because enough is enough. You've been through enough. But they know that you are the Queen of Cups. They know that you radiate intuition and guidance and spirituality, that you're nurturing and helpful. You are like a teacher by nature, okay? And you're a very learned, intelligent individual, and you know how to incorporate that. That's a skill that doesn't come lightly, where you can balance your common sense and your book sense or your spiritual knowledge, the esoteric knowledge, and see how things move in the world. That's not a light, um, what you call it? That's not what's the word? Uh-oh, I see a donation here. Oh, okay. Okay, Johanna, I see you. Oh, well, sure, I didn't see that. I thought we'll talk. But anyway, you really need to go ahead, make the decision. Go ahead and block. And if you've already blocked, block on everything. Maintain the block. Don't release the block. Don't fall for crocodile tears because y'all got history of stress with the 9 of Wands here. You got history of being, unappreciated worn out by this person. Tell me more. Oops. Yes, this composure is taking a step back, gathering your thoughts, thinking about how it, how do I want to proceed in this? What do I want to see happen? Let me compose myself. And from an unemotional stance, which is not easy for a Queen of Cups because she is emotion. Compassion. Spirit said they want you to have compassion for yourself. Because where you need to have compassion, they did not give you that. You need to have compassion for yourself. And one more. Yep, and you need inner child healing. They may also need inner child healing. That's not your business. That's theirs. Yeah. And bottom of the deck, cut the cords. Go ahead, cut them off. It's okay. Sometimes you tell ourselves, am I being mean? Or, maybe, it's not that bad. It is bad enough. It's bad enough. Some people just need to lose you. When you think about what do they give back to your life, and it's not much, and you can't really add that up, it's time to release them. It's time to let them go. Let them go and let them, and you ain't gotta let them know. I'm about to say let them know. You ain't gotta let them know by them no longer having access to you. Let them go talk crap to whomever. It's okay to be the villain in their story. When you get to the point in life where you don't care what nobody say no more, you are free. When you don't require people's validation anymore, that's a freedom that can't even be bought. Okay. Oh, let me get back to my chat. I can't see. All right, Joanna. Let me see. Do I have a question in that? Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. All right, Joanna McHaney. Oh, McHel. I don't even want to mess up your names, so please forgive me. But Johanna, Spirit, give me a message for Johanna. What she need to know. He or she need to know. What do they need to know or be aware of? Oh wait. Okay. Couple cards. Hold on. One at a time, please. Spirit, a lot going on. Couple one at a time. So you may have had a situation with a third party. Well, there's a situation with a third party. That's the first card to come up. Um, that card, the first thing I heard was third party with a possible betrayal. Okay, not a third party like a family celebration, but a possible betrayal. Because on this side of the card, the person is by themselves. Right here, they celebrate, but here, this is different. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay, I would like to know if my person is lying to me about knowing about the music war. All right, so we got Hermit energy. Hold on. I heard. I heard. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is somebody. Your person is somebody you know for a long time. I feel like they're thinking of an excuse with the Hermit card. They're thinking of an excuse. Tell me more. Or you were led to a reason. I don't know. Hold on. Tell me more, Spirit. I think you're not talking to this person, or you don't believe this person. There's something about this person you definitely don't trust, because the Five of Coins is here. Now, the Five of Coins is about being out in the cold with somebody or being impoverished. I don't know which one takes more precedence, but there's a lack of conversation here, or some conversation that's not being had. There is an elephant in the room. And I feel like it must be the question that you're asking, because you don't believe them. And maybe they're fickle because with the um what is this? The Knight of Cups on this side is fickle energy. They may be giving their time and attention to others, right? They focus on other things, but they're not bringing you the offer, or you are not accepting the offer. Either way, the offer is not coming to you. Oh, wow. And the bottom of the deck, the Three of Swords. Let me see the other side. And the King of Swords. This person, if this is a masculine energy and you're the feminine energy, that person kind of stands on what they did. It's kind of like they know that they're wrong and they don't care, is the vibe I'm getting. It's like, at least right now, I can tell you when it comes to King of Swords, um, and they have a Six of Cups history with you and they do something wrong, they tend to not care. So this could be an air sign or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. But I feel like they said what they said and they did what they did. And if it hurt you, it hurt you. But I feel like I'm right. That kind of energy. Like, I feel like I didn't do anything wrong. And they may be searching for answers or you're searching for answers, but somebody is searching with the Hermit right here. Somebody's searching for answers, but I really feel like it's more about you because you feel left out in the cold by something that they did. But this is somebody you have a history with. So I don't know how far you go back, but it seems like y'all have time involved and known each other for a good amount of time. But there's no love offer coming. So if you were looking, oh, Spirit said there's no apology. So if the apology came, let's just say that if the apology came, it didn't feel it didn't feel sincere. But I'm really getting that there wasn't an apology for their actions, that this person really feels like they didn't do anything wrong and that whatever they chose to do was for whatever they wanted to do, and how it impacted you is how it impacted you in their mind. Like, this is a person who's head over heart. So they feel like, well, if my rationale tells me this is the way to do it, I'm going to do it like that. And regardless of how you feel, this is how I feel. So this could be somebody who was emotionally avoidant, in some way. They could have an avoidant attachment style because they think in their logical mind, this is how I govern myself and this is how I do myself, and it doesn't matter if it hurts you. It will matter to them later, maybe if they lose access to you or something like that. It might matter, but this person just feels like, well, I did what I did and I'm standing on that. Can you tell me if he's lying? Well, let's throw another one. Let's see. And then that's it. Hold on. Let me use a different deck. Instead of the oracle cards, we're going to go with this. Oh, Lord, he's sticking. All right, Spirit. Is he lying? From what I'm getting, yes. And he's standing on it, though. This is somebody not taking accountability, but I'm going to pull a different card. Hold on. Spirit, is this person lying? Yeah. Eight of Swords. Um, Spirit says yes, and they will say and do whatever they can do. This person lies like, I'm hearing it's like survival mode. Like, if it's to stop you from being mad or knowing what they're doing, or I heard taking freedom from them, even if it's not a real construct, meaning like if they feel like you knowing something limits them in some way, they're gonna lie. Eight of Swords. They'll keep you trapped in your head and make you feel like you the crazy one. This is somebody that will gaslight you and keep you stuck, make you feel like maybe you were wrong, maybe you didn't see what you saw. You know what I mean? Maybe you didn't hear what you heard. Um, this puts me in a mind of, and I'll give you a quick example. I was working as a community activist, right? And I was also working as a camp director. And we were heading into our third year. So in January, this is for summer camp. January, I came into the office, the local community center, and I saw a flyer, and I read the flyer, and the man was going to send the kids out of our community to a whole nother camp. And I got instantly hot because I'm like, why would you do that and not discuss it with me? And so the secretary at the time, which is my crazy friend that I'm not friends with, but at the time she was like, why would he do that? We were both baffled. So when he came in and he saw me, he said, "Oh, I gotta talk to you. Yeah. I want to talk to you about that flyer." So I said, "Okay." And so we go in his office a few minutes later, and he's like, I want you to know I wasn't undercutting you. I just wanted, I didn't want you to think I was." I said, "Well, what other way can I take it?" And he attempted to gaslight me and tell me that he just happened to be at a game and then happened to tell them to come look at the building to see what they could do with the building. And then they happen to say, well, we're a sports organization. This building is too small for that, but you could ship them. And then, oh, you just happen to make a flyer so that you could ship the kids out the neighborhood when I'm struggling to fill the camp that's here. He was full of shit. Spirit's giving me that story to tell you, yes, but it's coming with fluff. It's coming with a lot of nonsense to keep you trapped in your head so that you don't believe yourself. So you doubt yourself and not doubt them. Okay? So whatever they say may sound feasible, may even sound legit. It's not. So, because I instantly heard, yeah, they lying before I could pull that card. And this is keeping you trapped in your head. Kind of like you may ruminate over it, or you may be going over the details of it, thinking like, I mean, they could be, but it's there. I feel like your intuition has already told you the truth. Maybe you here for confirmation. Go with your gut. So, but I feel like your person is a liar. Period. All right. So that's the end of that. If you like a full reading, you can book a reading with me. I don't do a lot of questions during a live. But I'm telling you that if your person is a liar, you gotta think, can you? Whatever's next, whatever you got in your mind that's next, how's that likely to go? But like I said, if you want a full reading, the information is in the description box. Might be more information in the chat. I don't know if the girls put it there. If not, you're gonna send another 10 tonight? Okay. Oh, I'll wait because I'm not in a rush. So go ahead. Whew. Thank you, ladies. How long we been on here? Oh, okay. Y'all like my little sands of time. I picked it up today. It goes for 30 minutes. I got another one. What do I do with it? This one is a little modern looking. So, is there any hope for this? Let's see. Let me see. What the heck am I using for that? Let's use intrusive thoughts. All right, so this is the question. Is there any hope for this? Any hope where he will come clean? Well, I did tell you so far, he is in survival mode type of person, meaning he's going to say whatever it takes. But he's not making an offer, is what I saw too with that Knight of Cups going the other direction. So let's see. Is there any hope for the situation? For Johanna. I'm hearing he would like that's why the Six of Cups is here, back to the past. All right, so whatever rift that y'all have going on, he kind of just wants things to go back to the way they were. Okay, tell me more, Spirit. No, with the sewer maiden here, this is not getting any better. Okay, so we got back to, we got back to the past here, yearning, insightful, timeless. But this is an emotional journey that you have with this person, and they would like nothing more than to go back to however you first met, or however things were when you were agreeable to whatever they had going on. But this person in their feminine energy is a sewer mating, decay of score. This person could be a narcissist. I don't. I believe that we're not supposed to diagnose people, but I will say this is a very narcissistic card here. Okay, or he might have somebody like that in his life, or the people he surrounds himself with. Tell me more. So it doesn't have to be him. It could be the influences that he has. Standoff, deadlocks, no action, gridlock. So you could have a conversation that would end any standoff that y'all have going, meaning y'all will communicate. But let me see what's the likely, well, the challenge and the lesson with that. Tell me more. At a time, please. Spirit. So you're looking, so Spirit said you're bargaining. When you bargain with death, it's kind of like you're like, wait, I'm not ready for this to be over yet. That's what I'm getting. When death is in reverse, like a refusal to change too. They may be refusing to change, and you are also in a way refusing to change. You're refusing to accept an ending. Tell me more. After discernment, wish of clairvoyance. Also, Spirit said you already know the answer. Mirrorings in reverse. Y'all don't agree. You don't, what's the word? It's not that you don't agree. You don't reflect each other's values, is what I'm getting with mirroring in reverse. You don't reflect each other's values. So the telltale signs of these things working out well are there. That it's not you guys are opposite of each other, or don't see each other the same way anymore. Or they want to see you in the past, but you see the decay. You see how things are falling apart. Um, I'm not getting clean energy coming here. I'm getting, you could have a confrontation. You could literally break the ice, but Spirit said you already have spiritual gifts that tell you the truth. Now, I get that you come, anybody comes to tarot wants confirmation of what they already know. Honestly, that's what tarot will do. I feel like tarot does not tell you, or oracle does not tell you what you don't know, what you feel in your heart. But a lot of us have these relationships where we just want to know, is there more to it? Am I missing something? Did I do all there was? But Spirit said all your gifts have let you know any green flags in this relationship and all the red flags. So you got to go with your gut. And I'm literally feeling that as I'm saying it in my solar plex, like in my stomach. And I gotta take a breath. Because but I feel like it's a sinking feeling, a pit in your stomach or something like that, that says this is what this is not what I wanted it to be. And it doesn't feel good. I get it. But it's something you have to accept. They are who they are. Tell me more, Spirit, about this death in reverse. You gotta let this person go. You cannot hold on to a backstabbing type of energy. You can't do it. Don't do that to yourself. Please don't do that to yourself. There's no more room in this person's back for another knife. Don't give them any more space. Don't pull out a knife while you bleed and let them put another one in there. Don't let somebody hug you, tell you they love you as they stab you in their back. Don't do that. I don't know if this is love, but you get what I'm saying? Like, don't give them that option. No. Yeah, there's going to be clarity. But the clarity comes from you observing him, not what he's going to say to you. This person is a liar. So again, with the spiritual gifts, Spirit's going to tell you what you need to know, but you either listen or you don't. They're not going to give you clarity. Like, if you want, put it this way, let's just say, how I can put this. So let's just say y'all had shared a truck and you made the payments, but it was in their name. All right. I don't know what your situation, but I'm just going to throw it out there like that. You made the payments. The truck was in their name. You shared some driving. This person gets into a little fender bender with it. They caused the fender bender. Insurance agency says, yeah, we got camera footage since they show it. This person will tell you, no, I didn't do that. It wasn't me. Well, who else was in the truck? I don't know, but I didn't do that. But they got you on video. Yeah, but that wasn't, I didn't do that. Like, they will lie. This person will lie. And maybe you didn't see the footage yet. You want to believe them because why would they lie to you? That's your person, your friend, your whomever, right? The insurance, you don't know the insurance agency from a hole in the wall. They just want to get paid or make the payment or whatever. But this person is, in fact, lying. So they're not going to give you clarity because they will not take accountability. You now have to use your own discernment, your own spiritual gifts to determine if this is something you want to continue to keep doing, because they're going to keep challenging you and your gifts. They're going to keep challenging your reality. They're going to keep gaslighting you and not taking accountability. So no clarity from this person. They're going to continue to backstab you as long as you stay in their energy. So all I have to say is, unfortunately, good luck with that. But this is not a good outcome. For whatever it is that you want from it, it's not going to give you what you think you can or you should be having. Like, some people just don't have human decency. They don't. They don't care. For example, I tell everybody on this channel about my uncle, right? I have an elder uncle and I'm helping to care for him along with his sister, but he's in assisted living. And my uncle is a cluster B personality. If I could diagnose him, full-fledged narc. When he don't get his way, he take it out on somebody. Usually not me, mostly his sister. And them two got into it. And me and her husband have said to her, stop calling him. Or when you call him, keep it light. Don't engage. Don't argue. Don't try to hold his foot to the fire, because he's not going to give you what you want. And every time she tries to hold her foot to the fire, he turns out nasty and vicious every single time. So they got into it a little bit. And then she called herself letting an hour or two pass and then figure it out. When she's calm, he's calm. They could talk again. He went off even more. He lied even more. Then he had her in her head even more. And me and her husband told her, leave him alone. Let it go. Accept that you're not going to have a rational conversation with somebody like that, because they are intentional in how they will misunderstand you. They're intentional in deflecting in the conversation. I don't know if you ever heard the term word salad, telling you one thing but not really saying it. You know what I'm saying? We have previous presidents that do that. Tell you, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, and that, and don't you know, it's like this and it's like that, and blah blah blah, and then never really addressing the question. So no, you can't, spirit with the mirror and reverse, you can't get you from this person. This person is not going to be respectful and rational the way you would be. And you can't expect that from them. You have to lower your expectations with this person, or you're going to continue to get your feelings hurt. Well, if you can't believe it, you're going to keep going through it until you do, because the universe will continue to give you lessons until you get it. And that's that. But I appreciate you allowing me to read your energy. Thank you for coming to the channel. I hope you subscribe, and I hope you come back for more. I hope you like and enjoy the readings that I offer. All right, y'all. Okay, now we have 76 minutes, so I'm going to basically close out tonight. Let's see a quick message from Spirit, and I'm out. I'm going to get into bed and get stuff ready for tomorrow. Spirit, give me a message for the collective. What do they need to know? For like what's the energy for the upcoming week, Spirit? What's the energy for the oh, you know what? Let me use tarot. Spirit, give me I hope you timestamp the reading too, Johanna. That way you could come back to it and see how it resonates with you. Whether you know, and you do it now or later, just try to keep in mind. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. What do we need to know for this week? Oh, we got reasons to celebrate something in the home. Tell me more. Oh, we work. Okay. So Spirit said, I'm getting focused on your home, the joy in your four walls, the peace, the happiness, your stability. Be grateful, be appreciative. Enjoy the moment with your people. You know what I'm saying? Love on your people. Love on yourself. Okay. Also, I feel like a lot of people got these secret plans where you're working on yourself. You are, you know, that there's some goals in mind that you are implementing as we speak. Now, whether this is a class for a new career, or the plans to move, or a new job, or spiritual help, or psychological help, or physical, like going to the doctor and getting a tune-up, getting checked out. You get what I'm saying? Like, you got plans. Spirit said you're working on stuff to improve yourself. You could be working on your weight. You know what I'm saying? You could be decluttering, but you're working on stuff. All right, tell me more. And then Three of Pentacles, you're going to get cooperation. So this week is a good week. I feel like there's going to be cooperation from others, or support from others. There may be some mentors you can go to ask for help for whatever it is that you're doing. But there's cooperation here. And these are all good cards. I just saw the Ace of Wands. So you might have new ideas. Just following your ideas. You might have a lot of them. So write it down. I'm big on brainstorming. So if you have to write stuff down and whittle it out to see what is feasible for right now. Maybe some things you can get to later, but right now, what works with what you got going on to create abundance and blessings? Tell me more. This is good energy. Please like, subscribe to the channel, Clarity Empress channel, and become part of the family. Y'all be my star seeds. I think that's what I'm gonna start calling y'all. My star seeds. I've been struggling to come out with something super simple because I gotta keep it clean and I gotta be able to use that. Okay. So Spirit said the challenge and the lesson is taking time out for yourself with the Queen of coins in reverse. Do not deplete yourself for everybody. You may have to pull back to pour into yourself. This is not giving energy to everything. I just had a meeting with a group and considering joining, but when we were doing our get to know each other type of session, one of the things I mentioned is capacity. I don't have the capacity to do everything. I'm more aware of that than ever. And I was talking to my hairdresser doing my child's hair for school, and we talked about that too. And I was saying, my schedule is getting ready turned all the way up. Like my free time, my me time is talking to y'all. But when I don't have that, I am busy, whether it's housework, whether it's mothering, whether it's cooking, whether it's cleaning, whether it's all the other business that I do, meetings, classes, all of that stuff is about to turn up. I got a full schedule. I got flyers to do. I got marketing to do. I'm like, oh my God. When I think about all that I'm about to embark on, it's like, oh gosh, I got grants to write. Like it's different right now, and it's a good busy. It's a good busy. So I got to make sure that I still find time for me. Like even though, like I said, y'all are my mean time, I'm still giving, and sometimes I got to remember how I give back to me, how I don't deplete me. So keep that in mind about yourself as you're going through your week. Don't deplete yourself. I just saw the Seven of Wands, but it came out with another card, and I'm just not taking everything. But the Seven of Wands is that perseverance, that stand up, that put your boundaries up, that protect yourself kind of energy. So Spirit showed me for a reason. That's what we have to do to protect ourselves. Ooh, I'm over here probably hitting my mic, so sorry about that. But we can't deplete ourselves for others. We have to stay nourished, stay hydrated, take our vitamins, drink the right thing, do the right thing for ourselves, right? Because we can't give from an empty vessel, right? How many more? Yep, temperance. Wow, this is beautiful energy, y'all. Temperance. That's that healing energy. That's that pouring into ourselves. That's that alchemy. That's like putting all the pieces together, everything that works well together, all for the greater good. That's putting the overindulgence aside. That's getting your mind right. That's balancing your chakras. That's balancing, period, right? Balancing your checkbook. Back in the day, that's what we used to do. Balancing that bank account, right? That's like making good choices in a grocery store that one feed you and your family correctly, or I should say in a healthy way, but also don't break your bank, right? Planning meals, planning exercise, planning journaling, working on your mental health, your emotional health, your financial health, your spiritual health. This is all of that energy where you give yourself that grace, that peace, and that patience, you know? And the overall energy though is get out your head, because the Eight of Swords is here as overall energy, bottom of the deck. So it's about getting out your head though, overall. If you're gonna get in your head, make it productive. Don't let random ruminating thoughts take over. Don't let anxiety take front seat. Sit her in a chair, give her some tea, tell her to watch some TV, and let joy take the lead. Okay. I don't know if you've seen Inside Out yet. Inside Out 2, but that movie was the bomb.com. I love that movie. Whoever made it was so intentional. It really, really, it was so thoughtful and so, how can I put it? Like I teared up put it that way at the end. I don't even have the right words to describe how much I appreciated it. And it was helpful for me to see it with my now 14-year-old who is going through some of the things that were in the movie, and how I could tell her, let anxiety stand down. You're prepared. You're ready. You're going to be fine. Like, girl, that's a good movie. Not, it was. I will watch that again and again. That movie was really, really like meticulously thought out and respectfully thought out, which I want to see another one. Like, do it for the adults too, or something. But they did the damn thing with that movie. All right, so that's the reading, y'all. And that's the energy for the week. So the energy is looking good, y'all. Gonna get cooperation. You know what I feel like? You're gonna move into situations when we detach, right? We'll be moving into situations that come easier than we thought. I had to call a state agency to update some records before the end of the. Oh shit! I gotta send something. I just realized I gotta send a document to a different agency. But I called an agency over something that came on a PDF, had everybody's thing on one PDF, and I would have to break up the PDF to do each person. Why did the state worker say, "Oh, I can do that for you. Don't even worry about it. Just send it to me. Send me their names and their blah 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 number." And I sent her all that information, and she got it done. I thought this was gonna be a nightmare, but things are starting to ease up. Stuff I couldn't get to, I'm getting to. It's not easy. It's not as difficult as it was. And I feel like I was telling y'all this earlier. I was saying how difficult. Now I may not have said this on a live, but 2024 came in with the karma. It came in with the shits. It was not coming to play with us. Okay, 2024. Did I say 2020? 2024 was no joke. We knew it was the year of the 8. We knew it was going to be any joke, right? And it's coming in to give us harder lessons. It's Saturn energy. So Saturn is coming in with that discipline. Get this right. Okay, let me show you why you can't keep doing that no more. You got to do this now. Okay, clean that up. Fix that now. If you're doing the right thing, you're really just tweaking, tweaking, tweaking. And it's a lot of tweaking. Things break, now you gotta go get them fixed. It's like, what could go wrong does go wrong, but you got to figure out how to manage it, so in the future it's not an issue. Like, if you have an appliance that goes, the next appliance, you thank God you're able to get one, right? You get with a warranty for 5 years, 3 years, however long. You ain't got to worry about it no more. Like, spirit is like getting you right now. And now and I kept saying to somebody, I said, I feel like the first 2 quarters of the year, on 3 quarters of the year, seemed a bit harsh, but I feel like we're easing into this last quarter, and it's not going to be as bad, but there's still some kinks to work out. Just we're going to find it a little easier. And I feel like coming out of Mercury retrograde definitely was a relief. And then I think we get relieved of Saturn and Neptune retrograde, I think in October. It may be early November, depending on which one is what. But before the end of the year, things should look different. Delusion should be gone. Discipline will be had. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for my moderators. Thank you for my spiritual family. I love y'all coming up into the spiritual lounge with us. So I appreciate all my star seeds that come here and allow me to read your energy or listen to my collective. Either way, I appreciate your time, your energy, your attention, your respect. Got it? And I hope that I gave that back to you. So I'm going to bid y'all adieu. I'm going to see you next time. Well, let's see. The goal is tomorrow. I always tell you the goal because, like I just told you, my schedule really just turned up. But tomorrow, hopefully Tuesday, Wednesday, and then for sure Thursday. For sure Thursday. All right. So thank you for coming. Y'all have a good night, y'all. Peace.